According to Ask the Internet, these are the most asked questions about Henderson, Nevada. My name's Tom, welcome to the channel. I'm answering these questions, so let's get started. First question, is Henderson safe? Henderson, Nevada is one of the safest cities in the country according to FBI statistics. Take that with a grain of salt. Once this video is over, you can check out the data for yourself by following the link in the description. Now, nowhere is 100% safe, but Henderson is generally regarded as the safest area in southern Nevada, so take that for what it's worth. Second question, where is Henderson and is it a part of Las Vegas? Henderson, Nevada is not a part of Las Vegas. It's actually its own city. It's located just southeast of Las Vegas between Boulder City and the rest of the Las Vegas Valley. Depending on where in Henderson you live, you could be as close to about 10 minutes to the Strip or as far as about 45 minutes, and depending on traffic as well. Now, approximate travel times to the airport, Prescott, Arizona, Grand Canyon, and Lake Mead are all on screen right now, so pause the video and check those out. Third question, can it snow in Henderson? Yes, it absolutely can snow in Henderson, but don't hold your breath because it's really not likely to happen anytime soon. The last time any serious snowfall occurred was about 2008, so don't expect snow often because, as you know, the whole valley, including Henderson, is an absolute desert. It's actually part of the Mojave Desert, so don't expect snow anytime soon. But what you can expect is sunny, blue skies and warm temperatures nearly year-round. I think we only get like 30 days of overcast per year, which is pretty amazing. It makes it a pretty amazing place to live. Fourth question, can you fly into Henderson? Unfortunately, no, you cannot fly into Henderson right now. They do have an executive airport, so if you're flying private or something like that, maybe you can fly into Henderson. But for normal flights, you're gonna fly out of McCarran International Airport, which is now called Harry Reid International Airport after the senator, and that's just northwest of Henderson. Hey, and you wanna know what else is northwest of Henderson? That would be the offices of my partner and I. Now, we get reach outs from YouTube all the time, so if you have a question, if you need help with a home purchase or sale here in the Valley, make sure you reach out with the number on the screen. And please drop a comment below letting us know that you're reaching out. And now let's jump back in for the fifth question, which is, does Henderson have casinos? Yes, Henderson does have casinos, but they don't compare to what's on the Strip. The most popular casinos in Henderson are the Green Valley Ranch Casino, which is in Green Valley Ranch, Fiesta Casino, Sunset Station Casino, and there are also a few more. If you're moving to Henderson and you want to be close to the best casinos in the valley, then you might want to live on the west side of Henderson or the north side of Henderson. That's going to give you easiest access to the Strip. Now, the sixth question, what is in Henderson? There's quite a lot of things to do in Henderson. Besides casinos, Henderson is home to the district at Green Valley Ranch. Now, the district is a beautiful outdoor shopping center, offers some of the best shopping, restaurants, and entertainment in the entire valley. There's also the Galleria Mall, Lake Las Vegas, Sloan Canyon, which is similar to Red Rock, Cowabunga Bay Water Park, Lion Habitat Ranch, Lifeguard Arena, Lake Mead, Las Vegas Raiders Practice Arena, and really the list goes on. If you'd like to see everything there is to do in Henderson after this video, check out the link to Henderson's tourism website in the description, and there you can find some more information. Seventh question, is Henderson expensive? Now, the cost of living in Henderson is very similar to the cost of living in SUMMERLIN, which is another affluent community in the Las Vegas Valley. If you'd like to learn exactly how the two communities compare, follow the link in the description for my Henderson versus SUMMERLIN video after this video is over. Now, overall, I'd rank Henderson as probably the second most expensive part of the valley to live in, but consider that Henderson, like most communities or most cities, is made up of many individual neighborhoods that range in value from several $100,000 to over $10 million per home. And you also have to consider that Henderson is extremely popular because of how safe it is and because of its school systems, which we're going to talk more about later. But that popularity really drives prices, just like it's driving prices in Summerlin and other places in Las Vegas. And at this time, the least expensive 3-bed, 2-bathroom house for sale in Henderson that I could find on Zillow was listed for about $225,000, and that was for 1,100 square feet, almost 1,200. Additionally, the median rent was about $1,360, and the median household income was about $75,000, all according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, the eighth question, is there land available for construction, and are there new homes? Yes. There's plenty of land available in Henderson, but just like anywhere, it gets expensive very quickly. At the time of writing this video, the least expensive land was about $120,000, and that was for less than 0.2 of an acre. The most expensive piece of land was 4 acres for $12 million. So if you want to buy land and have a home built, it's definitely an option. An alternative would be to purchase a lot in a brand new subdivision and have your home built that way, which there are several options for that as well. So for the best info on new homes in Henderson, head to newhomesource.com. The link will be in the description after this video. Go check that out. Ninth question, is Henderson a good place to live? Now, by many accounts, Henderson is one of the best, if not the best place to live in Las Vegas Valley. That being said, it's not like Henderson is perfect. Is there still crime? Yes, there's just less of it. Can you still have terrible neighbors? Yes, absolutely. And the list of things that can go wrong just is endless, just like anywhere. Now, Henderson will be a great place to live for some people, but not for others. Now, the best place to live for you is wherever in the valley you're most comfortable, and that's why I always recommend to my clients, potential clients, that they drive through all the neighborhoods they're considering at least twice. So do yourself a favor, do this a favor to yourself so you don't buy a home in a community you don't like or you don't feel safe in. And even if you're considering Green Valley Ranch or a really affluent community in the valley, I still recommend you check it out, drive through several times a week at night, and in this case be very easy to determine whether you like a neighborhood or whether you don't like a neighborhood. Now, the 10th question, what is Green Valley Ranch Henderson? Green Valley Ranch is a neighborhood in South Central Henderson, has a reputation for being one of the nicest areas in the entire valley. Green Valley Ranch is a master planned community, so it's very similar to SUMMERLIN, but it is much smaller. Now, besides gorgeous homes and parks, you'll also find Green Valley District, and the Green Valley District is an outdoor shopping center similar to downtown SUMMERLIN. We kind of talked about this earlier. And you'll also find Green Valley Ranch Casino and the Dollar Loan Center, which is home to the Silver Knights hockey team. You really can't find a better example of, like a peak Henderson living other than Green Valley Ranch. So for more info, reach out to my partner and I, Marissa. The info should be on screen and we can help you find a home there, sell a home there, whatever kind of info you need, we're gonna hook you up. Now, the 11th question, is SUMMERLIN or is Henderson better? And I'm so glad you asked because I have a video on this specific topic. This is the easiest question to answer, so follow the link in the description after this video is over to watch my video on SUMMERLIN versus Henderson, and hopefully that video will really clear up that question for you. But as always, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. 12th question, is it better to live in Henderson or is it better to live in Las Vegas? It's up to you really and your kind of lifestyle. For instance, if you love going to Lake Mead every week, Henderson could be a great option because it's close to the lake. But if you visit Red Rock every week, the west side of Las Vegas might be your best option. Now, there are amazing communities in both areas. To help you make a decision, I recommend you drive through several neighborhoods, right? We already talked about this. Really be honest about what you need in a home, not what you want. Consider drive times, that sort of stuff, based on where you work and based on what you like to do, because nobody likes to sit in traffic. And then sit down with a great realtor, could be me, could be somebody else, could be my partner, and really go through the pros and cons about each area and make sure that the area you're thinking about or the areas you're thinking about are really right for you. 13th question, are Henderson schools any good? Now, again, this is a great question. According to niche.com and greatschools.org, Henderson has some of the best schools in the state. The only comparable set of schools that I'm aware of are in SUMMERLIN, but that being said, school ratings only go so far, so I do highly recommend use the tools at Niche and Great Schools to do your own research, as well as visit all these different schools in person, because only you can make the best decision as to what's best for your kids, not an internet review. So don't forget to read about how they come up with the ratings as well, because I think that's really important and it's not always as straightforward as people think. 14th question, is Henderson a good place to retire? Now, not just Henderson, but Nevada in general can be an excellent place to retire. Nevada has no state income tax, so if you're living on a fixed income because you are retired, your money will go much further here. Nevada also doesn't have, or has a very low property tax, no inheritance tax, and there's a slew of other taxes that are either low or completely missing from the state. The warm year-round climate also makes Nevada a wonderful place to retire. And then there's a lot of housing diversity in the Las Vegas area too. So if you want to live a semi-urban rural lifestyle in Henderson, you can do that. You can live in a 55+ community, or you could go fully rural at a place like Pahrump or Mount Charleston. And I have videos on both of those as well. So you can check those out after this video is complete. And there's plenty of stuff to do nearby as well. You have the Strip, you have downtown Summerlin, you have Green Valley Ranch, you have a stupid amount of outdoor fun, and you have easy access to McCarran International Airport or Harry Reid International Airport, which can fly you all over the country and all over the world at split second, moment's notice. But don't just take my word for it, make sure you check it out for yourself. But also niche.com did rank Henderson the 18th best city to retire in 2022. So take that with a grain of salt, but I definitely recommend you show up and check it out yourself. If you're still watching, I hope you got some value from this video. Watch the video on screen, should be right here next, and reach out to me if you have any questions or you want help buying or selling a home inside of Nevada. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you.